this whole day was a scam. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today is a much different video because we have a story for you.
We got freaking scammed.
No, you can't say that because we almost got scammed, but I wasn't letting it happen. Stacia wasn't gonna let it happen. It was like on the way to getting a full-on scam, and then we cut that shit right in half, and we were like, no way, it's not happening.
All right, so let me set this scene. It was one of our last days in Bangkok, and we hadn't seen Chinatown yet, so I wanted to go explore. There was like a few smaller temples in Chinatown that I wanted to see during the day, and I'm wearing a skirt. I can't get in because my knees are showing, so we wanted to go to one of the stores right around the temple so I could buy one of the sarong skirts. Everything seemed to be closed, and I was like, is it a holiday or something?
We started walking down the street, and we get to a corner, and obviously we look like tourists. I have my backpack on, Stacia has hers on, we're carrying a bunch of gear, I have my camera strapped to my strap. We really look like tourists.
Yeah, and this nice gentleman stops us and he's like, hey, I'm a photographer too. What do you shoot, Canon?
And we just start talking. We're just, shooting the shit about camera gear, and very nice guy, very friendly. And he starts asking us, where we're going, what we have planned for the day. And we told him, well, we're gonna go check out Chinatown, but everything's closed. And he's like, yeah, it's a holiday. I guess it was Labor Day.
So we know about the scams that happen in Bangkok. So we're like, holiday schmoliday. Like, I'm gonna Google search to make sure. Well, actually, it was a holiday. So right there, we felt like this person was being honest and truthful to us.
Yeah, and he was just like really trying to, strike up conversation. And we know that's the deal, that everyone tries to strike up conversation with you. Next thing you know, they're trying to get you to go somewhere or take you on a tuk-tuk ride somewhere.
Well, strange events happen from here because we did get in a taxi that this guy offered to us for 40 Thai baht, which was ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
And we told the taxi driver, we're like, we'll give you more than 40 baht.
Right away, I was like, something's not right here.
Yeah, but we were like, whatever, it's so hot. This is an air-conditioned taxi. Just like, get me out of the heat for right now.
And 40 baht, we're like, what the hell? You can't go wrong. So whether we want to do it or not, let's just go and let this guy take us to where the places that are open and wherever he wanted to take us. So we get in the car, and the first place he takes us to is a private temple area. Which is
gorgeous. Yeah, I'm really happy that we went there.
Yeah, we got really lucky. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on our Instagram page. We took a beautiful photo of that place. It was awesome. So go check out our Instagram. I'll leave the link right here. It'd be great to have you guys follow us on that page as well, and send us messages and keep in contact there too.
And we can show them maybe a little bit of the temple right now.
Yeah, here's a little bit of the B-roll of that temple. The place, absolutely beautiful.
And then we walk where the Buddha is held in the rooms, and there's a gentleman sitting on the ground who welcomed us and was very friendly. He introduced himself as Chef Tony.
This is Chef Tony, and he has helped us out so much.
Who will become a main character in this plot.
Mystery Chef Tony. It was very weird. So like, he started talking to us, and he was asking us about, what we're doing here and how long we're staying and the places that we're going to see. And one of the spots that we were supposed to go with the taxi driver was this place called IFC, the International Fashion Center. And Station and I actually planned to go to one of these places to get a custom tailored suit for myself. So we already had that idea that I was gonna go there and spend a couple $100 and get a nice suit to ship back home to use at a later time.
We told Chef Tony that's where we were going, and he was like, oh, IFC, it's the best one in Bangkok. Here, let me show you some pictures. So he pulls out his iPhone and he starts scrolling through his photos, and it's like sample suits from IFC.
I show you, I buy. Take a seat, take a seat. It's big board.
Oh, wow.
My boss buy. My boss. Wholesale but Thai brand. Thai seal, the black color.
Wow.
And how long does it take to get?
4 hours.
That's it?
Yes.
So right there, I was like, that's a little odd. Why does this guy have a bunch of photos of randomly of just suits and dresses in his camera roll?
Yeah. And then he tops it off by saying, but you have to go today and purchase today because today is the last day of the sale.
Now, day promotion. 25-year anniversary.
Oh, great.
For tourist can make to order like no tax.
I don't even know if there was a promotion.
I don't think there is ever a promotion. So we said thank you, shook Chef Tony's hand. He supposedly was going to meet with one of the monks to do some prayers, and we left. We hopped back in our taxi on our way to IFC. Oh, okay.
On the way there, so nice. This guy was talking to us. He was showing us pictures of his children and his wife, beautiful family, and very kind and just very outgoing and talking to us the whole time. We get to IFC, he opens the door for us and lets us out, and he's like, I'll wait here however long you need. And we get there and it's just one place, huge, it's like 4 levels, and immediately you're greeted by somebody and they just walk you straight up to the men's level, and they're like, all right, let's pick out some suits. What kind of suit do you want? What colors? Here's some fabrics, and like they're fast.
Here's some beer.
yeah, they gave us some alcohol to drink and they get us liquored up and buy some more stuff. Gotta love when they serve you some beer when you're trying on a suit. Let me tell you, these guys are some of the best salesmen I have ever met. I'm a good salesman, and these guys were hands down some of the best I've ever seen. I got a jacket, a shirt, a tie, and pants for like $200 US. Like, can't beat, and custom tailored, fits like a glove. Check out what I got. Look at this right here. This is my favorite part.
Exclusively hand tailored for Mr. Ryan M. Fredericks. That's you.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on, let me try this bad boy on.
Before and after. Looking suave. I love it.
Look at all the stitching. It's so nicely done, and this is the map of the world in a nice maroon, like a nice contrast. Even better, in the pants, matching stitching to go along with that. And it's very, very well made, like super, super good quality. So we finish up there and we go back to the taxi driver. We get in, he's ready to go, he's in a happy mood. Everything's Lucky Charms and golden rainbows and just fun.
So we get into the taxi, and our last and final stop is supposed to be this river cruise. At this point, it's like 4:30 p.m., so it's becoming a little bit darker. The day is ending. And this woman says, we'll take you anywhere you want to go up and down the river to see the temples. Well, we already saw the temples, and if you guys haven't seen us see the temples, go watch that video. It's one of my favorites that we've made so far in
I'll
Thailand.
link that right up top. Such a good video.
So she takes out her calculator and she said, okay, we're gonna take you to all the main temple spots on the river. Well, the temples close at 5 and we've already been to most of them anyway.
So take your trip up the river, go around canals, just looking, photo around, finish your palace or you finish here.
And she pulls out her calculator and she pushes the calculator to us and it says 4,000 baht.
Okay.
It's an hour and a half trip.
And I was like, 4,000 baht?
Yeah, we thought it was like she typed it in wrong on the calculator.
Yeah.
We're not rude, you know, we don't want to be like, no, are you crazy? That's too expensive. So we looked at each other and we're like, I don't know, this doesn't seem like the right time.
Yeah.
You know, we want to see this and have a full day to do it. The sun's starting to go down, and I don't think we're going to have enough time to do it.
But thank you so much for your offer.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it.
We'll come back when we have a full day.
Thank you.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Thank you. We stand up, look at the taxi driver, say, we're finished here. And
boy, did his demeanor change.
yeah, he had a whole different tune after that. Then he was not talking to us. He was very stubborn. He was unfriendly. He was a completely different person.
And then we were like, okay, if you wouldn't mind just dropping us off anywhere, we're gonna go home and get food. And he was like, food? I know where to take you for food. Took us to a restaurant. A man led us out of the cab, tried to escort us into his restaurant.
But this was like, again, another setup. He specifically took us to this location. Somebody was waiting for us to get out of the car and to usher us into this back alleyway to go to their restaurant. And right there, I was like, this whole day was a scam. This entire day turned into a complete scam from the moment we met that guy on the street. It was all set up. They take you to these specific places where they want to go, where the taxi drivers get a cut of the money from the IFC. They get a cut from that for whenever you purchase there. They get a cut from these restaurants, and 4,000 baht for a boat ride. They get a cut from that too.
Well, to make a long story a little bit shorter, we ended up getting super in our heads. Chef Tony, we think, was in on it. Let us know down in the comments if you guys think Chef Tony was in on this scam or not. He told us that he worked at the Four Seasons in London. So if any of you live in London and know the Four Seasons, see if there's a Thai man named Chef Tony who works there, because we will never know.
Chef Tony will always be a mystery to us. I even went online. We were Google searching to see if this guy was an actual chef. I was Googling the term Chef Tony in London and on Google everywhere, just to see if I could find a photo of this guy, just a random photo of Chef Tony in his chef's hat or something, or in a kitchen cooking. Nothing. So I really feel that Chef Tony was a part of it, and he was planted there to talk to any tourists that they bring there to entice you to go to this IFC place.
Which is insane. So that just shows how elaborate some of these scams are. I never thought it would happen to us. You hear these horror stories about people getting scammed and ripped off, and even worse. So we had our guard up this whole time we were in Bangkok to not get scammed. And what do you know? One of the last days we're here, we fall victim to a trap. But honestly, I feel like it worked out for us. We got an air-conditioned taxi to take us all over the city. We saw a private temple. Ryan got a great deal on a suit. So even at the end, I was like, we go to Domino's. We're starving, and I'm like, let's just get Domino's. It's right there in the corner. We don't have to deal with anybody. Let's just go there. We'll get a pizza and some breadsticks and just quickly eat, and then head back to our hotel. And I get the food. I ordered a large pizza, and we get it. This big.
Yeah, and I'm like, is Domino's scamming us now too? And they just give us like a small pizza, and we paid for a large. It was
that
too
day,
funny.
Everyone was out to get us in our heads. It was paranoia to the max. So how can you avoid getting scammed? Basically, I suggest that you just know exactly where you want to go at all times. So if someone tries to take you somewhere and says, this temple's closed, it's a holiday, that's a scam. I suggest you guys use the Grab app, which is similar to Uber or public transportation.
Yeah.
I would avoid taxis, and I would avoid tuk-tuks. They're higher cost, and it's just way more likely that they're being paid by a store to take you somewhere. So if you do decide to get a taxi or a tuk-tuk, make sure you don't let them go anywhere else besides your destination.
So that was our funny little experience of almost getting scammed. And we hope you guys learned a little bit from it and enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button on your way out.
We are headed to Krabi and other parts of southern Thailand in the next video, so make sure you subscribe if you are not.
So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. See ya!